Now here is a review of a pretty rare figure. This is the Invicta Megalosaurus figure. This is the only Invicta figure I have, so don't ask if I have any, because this is my only one. But here I have the Invicta Megalosaurus. So I got this from my mom's friend's house, because my mom's friend has kids there who likes dinosaurs, which I said in my previous review. But fortunately, they let me keep this figure, because they really aren't into dinosaur figures anymore. They have like this huge box of dinosaur figures. They have like a few Jurassic Park figures and Safari Limited ones. That's also why they let me keep the Safari Leptoceratops in 1996 Allosaurus figure. So I managed to get a hold of those, but today we'll be taking a look at this very obscure figure. And this is, once again, a retro dinosaur. You can tell by the stance and then all the scoots here. I really like this figure. It's one of my favorite retro dinosaur figures. Sorry if you hear the noises in the background, it's just my brother playing TV games. And for its time, this is not a bad figure. If you only prefer up-to-date, scientifically accurate figures, then this figure is not for you. But if you like any type of dinosaur, from accurate to retro, then this figure is for you. I actually really like this figure. I really don't mind if my dinosaur figures aren't accurate, because I prefer any type of dinosaur figure as long as it's highly detailed, quality, and durable. See, like, the colors here is very bland, like a Playmobil dinosaur. See, it's just like this aqua green color. Sometimes he does have a little bit of problem standing, cause his foot is right here, then the other foot is back here, so it causes him to topple over sometimes. But most of the time, it still helps him balance. See, like for a really old Invicta figure, see, it shows where he's made. See right here. This is about 9 meters. Megalosaurus is a 30-foot carnivore. And this figure is made in like the UK, I believe. And Invicta also made a couple other figures. The only ones I know, like, Invicta isn't a company I'm familiar with. The only ones I know from that company is this Megalosaurus, then a Plesiosaurus, and a Liopleurodon. So like this is there hasn't been a decent representation of Megalosaurus yet. The ones from Collecta looked pretty ugly, but I think the best one had to be the Sega Dinosaur King one, even though that one isn't 100% accurate either. So let's start with the comparisons quickly. Here is the animal lived alongside it and are always commonly seen fighting, Iguanodon. Not really compatible, because like this one has good detailing and a nice paint job compared to this, but you can still have them fights. This is my only Megalosaurus figure in my collection, so you can make them fight and stuff. And it's a pretty good size too. I think they're roughly the same size, with the Iguanodon being barely larger. Next up is another retro figure. Two of my favorite retro dinosaur figures in my collection: the Invicta Megalosaurus and the Carnegie Safari Limited Mosasaurus. And they're very compatible, like old-fashioned, classic-looking dinosaurs. Yeah, and I know Mosasaurus is not a dinosaur, so don't complain in the comments. So that's it for this review. If I had to give this figure a rating, it'd probably be a 7.5 out of 10. Just wish they could have given it a better paint application. That's all. So, if you like this video, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next review.